What is similar to finding out that Santa isn't real, but for adults? Learning that Santa is real and you're him. Acne doesn't go away after teenage years. It takes a while to realise you no longer get 3 months off in the summer. When I was a kid, I assumed that all adults, and particularly those in positions of power, were intelligent, competent, rational, organised, sane and sensible. I had a high school teacher who liked to say that in the real world you're not going to be able to get away with that slacking off and cutting corners like students do. Boy, was that a lie. First cue for us should have been observing how our schools were ran as children. I just assume once you got past school, life would be so much sensible and sane when you reached adulthood. 36-year-old me thinks school was there to condition us to be used to dealing with incompetent and irrational leadership now. Seems the further up the ladder you look, the less grounded they are in reality. Everywhere I've gone. Even Graham Norton, sometimes the way his guests react to having stories brought up, it looks like they're realising this will be aired on TV for the first time. UK adult here, you're not guaranteed a job on leaving uni with a degree. The council doesn't give you a house when you fill in a form. All over the world, living a healthy, risk-averse lifestyle doesn't mean you won't get a lifelong illness or terminal disease. For me, it was finding out the cheapest studio in my area run $1,300 a month, and most don't even include utilities. It was also finding out working doesn't instantly mean you can survive on your own financially. Yeah, I tell people now that college is two-tier. You either get into the Ivy League school that just graduating from then will look great on your resume, or go to the cheapest route possible and network. I'm in my mid-30s and I have yet to ever get a job without someone recommending me. My current position I was completely unqualified for, but my friends gave me such a great recommendation, they trained me for it. The knowledge you get in college is worth a fraction of the networking possibilities. Most jobs don't give a shit what your degree is in, they just you were able to stick it through and graduate. The strip dancer's pole spins, not her. So, and apparently not all of them do. Some are called static poles. Buying things because they're on sale doesn't actually save money. Some stores actually jack up the price prior to the sale, then having the sale just selling at normal price originally. Seen it done plenty of times, and it's sad to see others fall into their trap. Buying something just because it's on sale, that's not the same as buying something you were otherwise going to buy that just happened to be on sale. I remembered my dad, and I busted a coho from being super scummy. We went shopping there one day, saw the ad, that is it, 50% off sale tomorrow. So we came back the next day, but literally everything we were going to buy was the exact price, just double, and then slashed by 50%. I totally understand and comprehend why people fall into this trap, especially those who love to shop for clothes in particular. Ever noticed when you go to certain stores there are always price slasher notifications looking at you? Coles. It's a big bullshit gimmick to trick you into buying their shit, and it works. JC Penney learned in this the hard way. I myself saw this at an early age, and the only sales I personally buy into are minor expenses like BOGO, getaway deals. When your parents tell you if you go to college and work hard, you'll be employed straight out of college, married by 25, kids by 30, and the company you work for will take good care of you for the rest of your life. It's even more different than you might realise. Yes, society is different, but the entire structure of our lives and careers is in need of change. The current younger generation, probably up to mid-20s to early 30s, has the best chance of any other generation to consistently live to be over 100 years old. Most people plan for retirement around the age of 60 or 70, probably expecting to make it to almost 90. Some people even retire early, which is kind of insane to me. The problem is, if you retire at 60 with an expectation of leaving until at most 90 and then hopefully dying of natural causes or whatever, that's 30 years of not working you need to plan for. Now imagine for a moment that you plan for it and all is well until you hit 91 and then 99 rolls around. A couple of years ago, guys, and thanks to modern medicine and advancements in technology, you hit the age of 110. That is 20 years you likely didn't account for. What needs to be happening is a restructure of how we live our careers. But prepare yourself. You're likely going to be working until at least 70, maybe longer. Second, your career is going to change more than once, probably more than twice. Third, you're going to take breaks and you're going to have to go back to school at some point. Finally, and this is a big one, you need to put more away than you might originally think. It's a lot. It's a big change. It might all be completely false for some people. It might be overwhelming for some. Maybe we'll run out of water by the time any of us have to worry about retirement anyways. Good luck. Source, The 100-Year Life, Living and Working in an Age of Longevity by Linda Grattan. I read this book from an industrial physiology class like a half a year ago. I may not be remembered everything perfectly correctly, but that's okay, the gist of it. All those radio shows where they call people at home or work War of the Roses, etc., are completely fake. There are companies, the radio stations use with actors that play the parts, or sometimes they use their non-on-air radio station employees, but it's never authentic. It would be way too unpredictable to call a real individual, and the real responses would be way more boring.